Hey there, and welcome to Wanderful Revolution. We are Sandy and Jed. We've spent the last 11 months building our 2019 Sprinter van and are so happy to be back out on the road. Our maiden voyage has brought us to Colorado, and today we're visiting beautiful Breckenridge.
Welcome back, everyone.
And welcome to Breckenridge, Colorado.
That's right, so we've left our quaint little van home of Pine Cove and drove it 15 minutes down the road to Breckenridge.
Which is where we're going to explore today. So first stop is we're going to go looking for a mythical creature of sorts.
That's right, so this mythical creature is kind of famous in these here parts, so let's go see if we can find him. Okay, so we made our little 400-foot journey to the troll.
Isn't he so cute?
He's pretty awesome. He's huge.
So his name is Isaac Hartstone, and he's made totally from recycled materials.
That's the name of the troll, is Isaac Hartstone?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Isaac Hartstone.
He looks like an Isaac, doesn't he?
So he's made totally from recycled materials, and he was originally built in 2017 as part of a festival or something in Breckenridge, and he was actually in the downtown area and became so much of
a draw. There were crowds. Everyone wanted to see Isaac.
That it became kind of a problem for the locals, so they decided to move him out here into the woods where he now lives and has his own little trail and everything, so it's really cool. It's yeah, definitely a must-come see, and just get your picture with the troll here in Breckenridge.
Okay, so it's now raining again.
Again, lots of rain.
Lots of rain lately. That's okay,
it's good
though.
because they need it, because it's been really, really dry here.
Yeah, so we're going to take cover in the van and hopefully go grab something to eat here shortly, because we haven't eaten all day.
Okay, so to go see the troll, we parked at a parking lot that's just a little bit south of the downtown area, or Main Street in Breckenridge, and it's like a 10 or 15 minute walk to get back into the main part of town. But the great thing about this lot is, one, it's free.
It is free.
The other lots in town cost $12. And then if you want to park on the street itself, it has a 2-hour limit and you still have to pay. So this is free. Reason number one to park down here. And number two, a lot of the lots in the main part of town say no RV parking, no oversized vehicle parking. Nothing like that out here. So
it also has a free trolley stop.
Yeah, the whole city has free trolleys and buses that run throughout, getting you from the different parking areas. So even if you do have to park somewhere a little bit far out, you can take the bus in. Right now, with the pandemic still kind of lingering on, they are requiring masks on the buses, though. So if you want to go on the bus, make sure you bring a mask.
But we're going to hoof it into town. Might need some of this before it's all said and done. Welcome to my nightmare. So once again, Sandy has drugged me onto yet another gondola, which is high, high above the ground. But actually, one of the coolest things here in Breck is they have the gondola up to Peak 8. So
the base of Peak 8.
The base of Peak 8. So the gondola is absolutely free, and make sure that you check the schedule for the gondola, because
it changes.
It does change depending on the season. If it's it does change depending on what time of year it is and how scared to death you are. And it does close for moose calving season. Calving season. That's when the moose get naughty up here.
You don't want to be around for that.
You do not want to be around for that. Or maybe you do. I mean, if you do, then hey, come right before or right after.
You may be the moose's new mate.
This is a family channel. So the views are really pretty. The gondola windows on this car are kind of scratched up a little bit. But one of the attendants at the bottom told us to keep a lookout for moose. So he said that this is their feeding time. And it's around what, 9:30? 9:30ish in the morning, so we haven't seen any moose yet.
At the top of the gondola, at the base of Peak 8, there is a thing called Epic Discovery. It's kind of like maybe amusement park ish. It's got some rides up here. There's a slide, the Alpine slide. There's a coaster. There are zip lines. So all kinds of stuff that you can do if you want to do that. It is a little on the pricey side. But yeah, definitely, especially if you have kids and they would really enjoy like the coaster and the slide and all that kind of stuff. It could be like a cool way to spend, you know, part of your day. So the plan was to actually hike back down the hill back into town, but apparently the trails down through this area are closed because it's still moose calving season. So mamas are still out there having their babies, and they get a little angry when you kind of hang out around them. So we're just taking the gondola back down. Jed's really excited about that.
I'm not. I'm not. Make no mistake. If you get one thing from this video, it's that Jed does not like heights. It doesn't benefit you in any way or any course of your daily life.
And he starts rambling when he talks about heights. Okay, so as you may know, we like to eat.
That's true, and a long gondola ride with irrational fear of heights really builds up an appetite.
It does. So we have decided we're going to eat lunch at a little place called the Gold Pan Saloon. It's a very historical site here. It's been here since the late 1800s. But we actually learned about it last night. So we came into town and we did a little bit of a tour called the
Body History Tour.
So it was a tour about the seedier side of
prostitutes, madness, murder, mayhem,
all that. But we actually walked through this place, and it's supposed to have really good food, has good reviews, so we decided, why not? I'm being pretty basic today, so I got a cheddar burger with some bacon, but I did upgrade the fries with some Parmesan and garlic aioli.
So I decided to be a little bit more adventurous, and I got the Cabra burger, which has pulled goat, goat cheese on top of the burger. I'm not gonna lie, my goat burger was pretty good. So the Gold Pen was a really interesting place. It's got a lot of history. This is a pretty good, decent lunch spot. Pretty solid burger.
I still can't get over the goat joke.
The goat joke is amazing.
It was.
So they have the, so there's the largest piece of wire gold. You're gonna have to Google that. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like a nugget, but it's like absolutely pure. So inside of the Gold Pan, they do have the original safe that it was stored in, and it was over 11 pounds.
11 pounds of gold.
Right next to it, they have this old stove that is original to the place as well, and they say they still use it to heat during the winter.
I have no idea how much 11 pounds of gold would be worth today, but they said back then it was worth like $3,600, and that was like in 18 something, 1887, something like,
yeah, something like that.
And it was worth over $3,000 back then.
The bar there also is the original mahogany bar, and the stools are also all original. It's absolutely gorgeous bar. If I can speak.
If you're a history buff or you just enjoy learning about the history of places, definitely check that out. I mean, that place, like in some form or fashion, has been operating for 140 years. So
and also they say there's bullet holes in the ceiling. I don't know if that's true or not, but... So after gorging yourself on the million places to eat around here, you can always walk it off by walking through the town, which has tons and tons of shops.
So back in the day, they say that the far side of the road was the Victorian or proper side, and the side closest to the mountains was where all the miners and stuff worked, so the not so good side of town. Today, it's shopping and shopping.
So if walking around and shopping isn't your thing, it's not mine, then they really have a beautiful path that goes all the way along this river. And there's all kinds of statues, there's benches, there's flowers, and it's an absolutely beautiful walk. If you can't tell, we really love the town of Breckenridge.
It is just so beautiful here, from the big mountain views to the Blue River running right through the middle of town. All the shopping, there's just so much to do.
There's distilleries, there's breweries, and so it has a pretty healthy nightlife. If you love craft beer, then hey, guess what? This is a good place to be.
And not to mention just anything that you can imagine doing outdoors you can do here. There's skiing and snowboarding, hiking and biking. Just, it's an outdoor mecca.
Yeah, it's truly an outdoor paradise.
Alright guys, so we are going to actually take the rest of the day for ourselves to enjoy Breckenridge a little bit more. Do a little shopping, because you know, that's what I like to do. Jed loves to shop.
Where's that distillery again?
But anyway, if you haven't liked this video, go ahead and make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, blah, 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 blah.
And that's going to do it for this video, guys. And until next time, stay wonderful.
Call it a day.